We finally,
Applesauce is now a drink.
huh?
Applesauce is now a drink.
Applesauce is a drink now. That's how upset I am. But as you can tell, me and Venom, I don't like calling you Venom. Me and Joshua, uh, decided to do our dress codes for today. We actually went into our theme of
Oh
Hawaiian
yeah,
shirts.
yeah. Hawaiian shirts. Let's
Hawaiian
go.
shirts. As you can tell, Jacob got the motto of button up
I hear
shirts.
you. I
But
hear you.
he missed the mark of the Hawaiian. But it's okay. We'll get it together. Somebody wants to start.
No.
Somebody wants to
Yeah.
start a segment where we start.
First off,
Our
yeah,
dress
that
code.
was they just decided this last night.
It was no.
Yes.
It was
yes.
yesterday morning we decided this.
No, it was
Yeah,
last
it was
night.
8 a.m. when we decided it yesterday because I remember because I had to go to Fallon.
Yeah, because I showed you guys the Hawaiian
Yeah.
shirt, and then Holly went to go get hers, and then Heather went to go get hers, and Deco said he had one, so Hawaiian
I
shirt.
hear
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Guys, you know how proof this is. I can drink it out of a straw.
I'm so glad the first segment is over with. So I might have to still a little bit of Jacob audio at the beginning. But in gaming news for today, I do have one thing. We have Marathon has finally came out with the trailer. The new game that Bungie is developing with their, I think it's a live server game if I'm not mistaken. Have y'all heard anything about it? Because it is a
Or hero shooter.
hero shooter extraction game where you go in teams of 3 with 18 teams out there.
We'll just have to see how this goes because Bungie has better hopes out of the other one, the other
What-
studio, because that was a new game, that was a new studio.
New studio,
didn't
new
really-
game. But once
They
again,
have a relation with Halo.
that's what I'm
So and
Halo and Destiny. So the only problem I have with this is, as I'm doing a deep dive of everything, I only see the fucking bad shit about it, and people are already complaining about this game, calling it a dead on arrival already.
well, we haven't seen much of it yet.
We got
So-
a whole 14 minutes of gameplay,
We haven't gotten much of it yet.
but to be fair, if it's one of those games where, like, if I was to show you 30 minutes of Overwatch, you would get the concept of Overwatch a little bit. It's a hero support or hero shooter game where you escort a payload or you're trying to capture a point. With this game, which also I wanted to bring up, is that the fact Bungie, amazing games they made. They made Destiny 2. They helped out with Halo in the beginning.
No, they made the first Halo
1 through 3, right?
Yeah.
They made Halo 1 through 3, amazing games and all that good stuff. Destiny 2, a lot of people fell off of. It didn't hold up to what the first Destiny was. But they're going again out of their comfort zone. Not a well-known studio doing something very differently. But people are already calling it dead on arrival. But Bungie has a good track record. So
I think just because based off of like what they've been going through recently, because Bungie, if this game fails, they're probably gonna close. Let's be honest.
which brings me into another thing that PlayStation is killing their studios for some reason.
I'm sorry, but do not blame PlayStation for Bungie's failures.
This is a game that Bungie was working on before they even got acquired by Sony.
Exactly. It's been
But
this thing has
it will be the next studio that got shut down
years and
underneath
years.
Sony.
But you cannot blame them, especially not for Bungie.
Which is going
They
to-
were dying before
I
Sony
don't-
got them. They were.
I
Dude, they
don't
were
see.
guaranteed to regret buying Bungie.
But then it
I
goes to the
thought
whole
that was
situation where
Terrible when they came out.
it goes into the whole situation with that should you listen to the gamers in this situation? If you had listened to the gamers about Concord, that the fact it wasn't a game that nobody was excited for, could you have saved it? You already put money into it. But that the fact you have to go out there, issue refunds and all that good stuff, is this going to be like another Concord?
Well, so the thing is PlayStation in their contract of acquiring Bungie,
Bungie and
they remain autonomous.
I thought they were already together.
No, they are.
Uh-huh.
PlayStation owns Bungie, but in the contract of when they signed, they remain autonomous, meaning every game that they come out with will go to all platforms if they choose. Bungie remains Bungie. They just now have PlayStation money.
Yeah.
And that's what they had hoped to save them. But if they actually go through with this, it's not PlayStation's fault. Granted, it will be a PlayStation game. And PlayStation needs to, since they are a part of PlayStation, their management needs to pound down on them and get this shit right. But in my opinion, it's not PlayStation's fault that Bungie is dying. It's not their fault that that PlayStation or that if this game fails, it'll have their branding on it, yes, but it won't be their fault. It'll be their fault if it started production under PlayStation, 100%.
I don't remember when Marathon got announced. I think Marathon got announced, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, and they've only owned Bungie since then. They haven't been under PlayStation for a long time. They've only been there for 2 years.
Also, this is another game where it's not...
They're already done. Just like if fucking... I would say the same sentiment toward Xbox and Overwatch.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Overwatch is now owned by Xbox. It's not their fault that it's dying. It's not their fault that Blizzard is the way they are and that they're dying too. But the next game that comes out under Blizzard will be their fault if we ever get a new game from Blizzard. Because I'm sorry, but Blizzard, they're just the same. Bro, oh my god, I'm sorry. I need to rant right quick again. I'm sorry.
I'm still about this Marathon thing right now.
Look, okay, it'll just be a quick one then. A little quickie. I'm mad that they are re-releasing for the 4th fucking time.
That was another topic I had, by the way.
Look,
because Last of Us has became the next Skyrim and the next freaking GTA. It has more. It has more, not more, but it has the same amount of re-releases as Skyrim now.
Why?
And then it also has the same amount of releases as GTA 5.
Sure, yeah, you're coming out with like the complete edition, sure.
And also, it's charging $100.
$100.
But let's not forget, last year they just came out with a remaster for Last of Us 2. Then they released it on PC, and
it flops.
That shit was really stupid. But that shit is ridiculous.
All right, well, Dico, you can go fuck yourself on that topic.
I know, right? Now that just gets rid of one of my topics that I wanted to talk about today. But we got that covered. Bungie, if this game fails, I don't see the studio shutting down. I think it's going to get a bad reputation. But I hate to say it, Destiny 2 is still one of the most played games out there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I think the studios is still going to be alive, because they already have this whole backup thing. And then with Marathon, it's not a PlayStation exclusive game, so it branches out to all the people. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to keep it alive. We'll see how it goes. Because, like, honestly, now, Jacob, me and you, we enjoyed DMZ. I don't know why Call of Duty didn't continue with that.
Yeah, that was I mean, like, if it's an extraction type of game, I'm kind of for it. I love those types. Like, I don't know what, because it probably goes back to the Division. Me and Chestarian going into the dead zone or the dark zone. Bro, that shit was so fucking fun. Because you're fighting against the environment and real people.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was so fucking fun.
So Marathon,
just where we go in, try and get some stuff and get out.
Marathon might be up your alley then.
So like, because there is a game that me and Chartarian had gotten a while ago that we never actually played, but I think it was like in a
Wildlands.
very
Wildlands?
oh, it was a very pre-game. I'll have to see if I can find it because I can't remember what it was called, but
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna play. It doesn't look like my type of game.
Yeah. I was about to say,
I'm interested.
I think-
though.
I think Jacob
I
might
would
like it.
be.
I'm down to play it.
Did they?
Huh?
I don't remember. Is it free to play or is it? Did they say?
They haven't announced the price for it, but it comes
Yeah.
out September
Yeah.
23rd. I think you could pre-order it.
I'll tell you what, if it's like $80, y'all can suck one.
I don't see this
That's
one being an
not gonna
$80.
happen.
I don't see this one being a Sony $80 game coming out.
There should be no Sony game coming out.
I
for
hate to say it. I think
I don't even think The Last of Us should be coming out for 100.
that's what I was saying though. But look at the prices. That might be. I honestly think Sony first $80 game might be one of their title exclusive games.
Dude, look, I'm sorry, but like, if GTA is looking to this, like, oh, they're coming out with something for $100, we should see how this plays out. Don't, because this game,
I think
it's not as big as yours. Like, as much as PlayStation wishes that it was, it's not, and they think that it is because internally, I guarantee you, it is.
I found it.
What was it?
Game called Vigor.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, it was a free-to-play game.
Yeah, it was like
I
the
thought-
it was like the old countries type of stuff, right?
Yeah, something like that, where you're sort of like building a base and you're going out and trying to extract a lot of stuff so that you can continue building up a base, sort of thing. I only played it like twice, I think, from what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think me and him actually got on. But yeah, that is a game that I would have liked to play. That
What?
seemed very interesting because you go in and if you die, you lose everything.
One of the things we were talking
you
about
gotta,
for
like-
Marathon is that the fact this is Marathon is
Yeah.
this is Bungie's equivalent to Fortnite, which I don't. Once again, no, it's not because Fortnite is way too big to keep up. I don't like games going out to try to kill games because like that one game that
Hang on, real quick about that. It's so sometimes that's actually a very good thing because it's competition. It's not them trying to kill off. It is competition. Like Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. Overwatch is starting to do things because they are seeing their base leave for Marvel Rivals. So it brings out the best, which is why like all of the like Sony or Microsoft or whoever trying to just take in everything
Mm-hmm.
to be the one power, then there's no point.
Yeah, that's
because there's nothing to drive them to make good games anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
So Overwatch has started to really get better because of Marvel Rivals.
It's upsetting.
Not saying they're great now or anything, but they are taking steps to improve because they are seeing now they are not the power anymore.
I would say the last game that was killed by another game though is Battleborn was killed by Overwatch.
We're not talking about that. We're not
Battleborn
talking-
murdered
we're not talking about
Overwatch. I'm talking about I bought Battleborn.
Other way.
Oh no, Overwatch killed Battleborn. I bought
yeah.
Battleborn. Overwatch came out. Immediately, Battleborn was like, "Yo, we're giving you guys the game for free." I'm sorry, and then Overwatch just took over. That was the last game. I realized I killed another game.
Look at the look what happened with the PlayStation 3 back in the day. Sony got complacent with the PS2. They were on top, world's best selling console. Then PS3 came out back then for $600, which is now well over $12K. No. Yeah, $1,200, sorry. $1,200 in today's dollars.
Oh,
And the 360 slaughtered the 3. Almost Sony because of that, nearly went under. But they started to calm back out toward the second half, and then started to catch back up. They didn't, and then the new gen, it flipped.
Mm-hmm.
PS4 took over and
And
completely slaughtered
and
Xbox. What is
and because of that, who's Phil Spencer
Spencer?
is just completely okay with it. Like he loves to reiterate often that Xbox lost the console wars.
Yeah, he's not.
He
He's
loves
not
to say
okay
it.
with it. Dude, he gave up because he tried what he did, and Game Pass was the worst idea for what Microsoft was trying to do. He went that because Microsoft is a subscription based company. They got like Excel, they got all those other things for subscriptions.
Yeah.
Outlook.
And then he's like, okay, let's do the same thing, but with video games. But it's not the same thing because people want quality rather than quantity. And it shows.
I think Sony's doing it a lot better than what Xbox is doing it right now. But at the same time, Xbox started it.
Started what?
The whole game subscription thing right now.
Yeah, they're the catalyst because they tried to change the rules of what they came into the industry and tried to change it because that's what they thought they could do, and it didn't work. And even
I'm saying like
they're not getting what they're paying for because they haven't made a profit off of Game
I think
Pass.
honestly, right now, freaking with the whole Game Pass and PlayStation thing, I don't know why that Sony decided to do what they did with the whole subscription base too. But the only thing they do differently is that they don't put their first parties on there until later on. So
And it's not on PC.
Huh? And it's not on PC. But later on, their exclusives goes on PC. So like, yeah, they're making bank on it. But even when it goes on PC, it's not free like the way the Game Pass does it too, or like with the subscription.
But I mean, yeah, some games I'll admit Game Pass hauls in. It's a good pull, but 9 times out of 10, you can tell what games will go there because it's not a good quality game. You can just tell.
Excuse me, but
I said 9 times out of 10. I said they will have some good ones. So,
Oh no, I haven't seen.
I got 3 games that I can hit you with. That's gonna be out.
What?
Of that
That's
10.
on Game Pass. That's on Game Pass.
That's on Game Pass.
I say.
Yeah, Stalker 2. You got Stalker 2.
that one.
You got Senua because that one was great.
What's
And
Senua?
People really slept on that one. Senua Blade, Hellblade.
Oh.
Hellblade. People slept on that one. And then the third one, Indiana Jones, baby.
Have you started that one at all?
No.
I still plan on playing it, but now it's about to be on PlayStation too.
It is about to be on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's about to be on PlayStation. I think they just did a launch trailer for it. I guess it's coming in June or something like that.
the next one will be
It was
in
a lot
May.
sooner.
It was like, I think it was Civilization 2.
Nah, it comes out April
I think
17th.
you sure it's not Sid 7? Sid 2 is kind of old.
No,
Mhm.
okay. Then, no, there's some. It was the
I'm always ignoring
Empires 2.
Rise of the
Definitive
Ronin?
Edition? No, Empires.
Yeah, Empires. I don't know about that one.
That's the next one that's coming from Xbox.
Indiana Jones comes out April 17th.
April 17th.
But
Oh
I mean,
shit, this month.
I'm
In,
just like
4 days.
I don't know. I still have that grasp with Xbox, and that's why I was really, really like banking on them doing what they were going to do because they finally started to with those trailers with that Xbox showcase. They showed all these great games, and then 3-4 years later, it's like where are these games at? You guys haven't came out with anything first party other than Halo and freaking Forza.
That's how it's been with all. That's what been with all of them though.
What?
With like a new exclusive, a new IP. When the last time we got a new IP for?
If you say PlayStation, we're gonna fight.
What was the last new IP for PlayStation? Was it Helldivers?
Well, no, I can't really count that as a new IP because it's Helldivers 2.
Then
It was already established.
What was the last IP we got for?
Shit. I mean, we got that failure that came out.
Concord?
There was that, Yeah, there was that. That was a new IP. Trash.
Which that was last year,
Yeah,
right?
that one I will blame Sony
You're
for.
not gonna-
100%.
you're not gonna-
They may have acquired that studio, but
And then
that's
shut down the
production
studio.
with PlayStation. So I will blame Sony 100% for that failure. But I mean, there's a few, like there's Returnal that came out. There's
When was that?
talking about first party here or what?
Yeah, like when was the last new IP? Basically, Returnal came out what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Came out with the PlayStation. Literally like
So 3 years
not
ago.
like less than 6 months after the PlayStation came out.
So 3 years ago.
Dude,
I don't know how long have these consoles been out for?
we're in 2025, so
It came out in 2022 or
4 or
2020.
5 years now.
It came out in 2020.
Yeah, so 5 years since the PlayStation. Well, it's 4.5.
Once again, going to the whole thing, like, what was the last new IP that we had for PlayStation?
I mean, you can also say you can ask the same thing about Xbox, but there's more than on PlayStation.
But you're talking about most recently. Like, when was the most recent one? I can't even think of Xbox last IP.
Okay, but hang on. Okay, but what is it? What does it matter?
We were just talking about.
I don't
We were just talking about the last IP that got released. He said that the fact Xbox hasn't released anything, and I said Sony hasn't released anything.
Okay, so I don't understand what it matters though.
I was talking about first party in between those 3 years that they never came out with anything other than 2 games, which is Halo and Forza, and those were still delayed after 2 years.
Excuse me, there was a vampire game that came out.
I forgot the name of Redfall.
There we go.
That was still after 2 years.
Yup. Was it?
Like,
I don't know. I don't know when that one came out though.
2 years.
I said they both been slacking.
Okay. Look, I don't agree with that. I'll be honest. I think yes, Xbox fucking sucks now. Yes, they have not come out with anything because they don't want to anymore. They don't feel they need to anymore.
Good games.
They have said it that they no longer feel they need to because no one's gonna buy the Xbox anyways. So that is the big thing why people are starting to play more PC and PlayStation games, because they're getting everything from that. PlayStation is giving out their having their own exclusives. They haven't released one in a couple of years because I think the last one was Spider-Man 2, right? That was an actual exclusive for them.
Yeah, I mean,
there was Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade did come out too.
Stellar Blade was their own thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't a first party, but it was a partner. It was a PlayStation exclusive. Fantasy 16 as well.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16, which is also another fucking thing I'm pissed about. Final Fantasy 7 didn't come out for Xbox at all. It just got announced for the Nintendo Switch 2 though.
You can actually blame Sony for that one. They're keeping it. They are
continuing
to pay to keep it on.
It's not even like
okay.
It's not even that
Demon Souls and Astrobot definitely. Astrobot did slip my mind.
Astrobot Astrobot came out last year.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean there's that. So they are still releasing games that are only for the PlayStation themselves, and maybe they're not all super big console sellers. Outside of I guess Spider-Man, because everyone loves Spider-Man, and literally I bought the console.
Game of the year,
huh?
Astrobot won Game of the Year.
But do you see a lot of people seeing that game like, wow, I need a PlayStation for that game?
That's not their.
Nobody
they're not their console seller. I didn't even.
Yeah, so I don't think that was the biggest console seller, but exclusives do sell consoles because they're not even for the past ones like God of War, all of those games that they have are all on the PlayStation specifically. You might be able to play them on PC, but after a while. So people are going to see those and be like, I want to play that, but I need a PlayStation, so I'll get one once it goes on sale or something like that. But people are buying the console still. Xbox, especially nowadays, no one's going to see Forza and be like, I need an Xbox to play that. It's already on PC and now is going to PlayStation, and I have a PlayStation.
Which, granted, though, when Forza came out with on PlayStation, it was top of the charts. It blew me away.
That was the same thing with Sea of Thieves, though.
I even gave it I was like, before that happened, I was like, okay, like,
but every Xbox game that came to
if you wanted to play these games, you could have gotten a PC, you could have gotten an Xbox, you would have already played these games. All right, fuck it, never mind. Sea of Thieves, Forza. All right, fine. Fair enough.
Honestly, if you, because like we're talking about that good games sell consoles, but then you have stuff like people didn't like Xbox, so they automatically didn't play Sea of Thieves and didn't play the Forza. And what was it? That one game that I keep on telling everybody, Hi-Fi Rush.
Xbox.
Huh?
Like, that's the thing. I don't like Xbox, but there were a few games that interested me.
But that wasn't something that was going to sell you on that Xbox at all. Those games were not going to sell you.
But some of these games did. I was actually thinking, like, okay, I could play this on my PC, but if I couldn't, would I actually consider getting an Xbox?
Bruh, after all these years, the only way for me to sell an Xbox to somebody is the same thing I would have told you when I was 13. Halo. I love Halo. That's the only way. Because Halo... Cause like, and then like, if I was like, oh, let me sell you a PlayStation, you got Spider-Man, they got God of War, they got Jack and Daxter, they got Ratchet and Clank.
Jack and Daxter.
They got Ratchet and Clank. Why? Because Jack and Daxter is a classic now. You can't play no anything else but a PlayStation.
So look, hang on, look.
What's up?
So there's this. Actually, I feel Gears of War E-Day.
I like Gears of War.
A console seller.
I don't think so.
I feel like that could be a very big game for Xbox if it was going to be an exclusive for them. If they were going to make it an exclusive
just for the console
and like hype it up, because even Senua, like that one could have been, it honestly could have been a console seller if they hyped it up, but they didn't. They did not market the game as much as they should have or could have. They put it out there. They're like, hey, yeah, this game's going to be on Game Pass and all this, that, and the other stuff. But they did not market the game like they should have to get it out there, like they did for, like Sony does for like Spider-Man or something like that, where they're getting it out there.
Yeah, then when you get the actual gameplay presentation of it, it's all cinematic in that cave, and then all you see is them just throwing some arrows or rocks. There's your game.
I still feel like that was like that. Even that the teaser trailer had me hooked. It had me on it because I'm like, yes,
hooked. Yeah,
I'm going to need that game, and I played it and I loved it. It was so fun. But
you're right about the whole.
I feel like that could have been a console seller if they made it a full exclusive to just PlayStation alone, and they marketed the game.
Honestly, Xbox is just for cheap gamers now. Xbox is just for cheap gamers. That's all it is.
You said PlayStation instead of Xbox.
What?
But you know what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, so like I feel E-Day could be that game because Gears of War sits well with everybody. Like, no matter who you are, whether you PlayStation or your Xbox, you've probably played the game at some point in your life, or you've seen someone play that game and know how well received it was outside of
me.
What was it? Doomsday or something, or whatever the
Gears of War 5.
Not 5, but the one before that, the prequel 4? They did.
Oh, Judgment Day?
Yeah, Judgment Day. I think that one didn't do too well.
I just want to point out, I didn't like it when I first played it because I didn't like how like the running was, or like how like the dodge mechanics, or not the dodge.
Which I find very weird because you like Outriders.
Well, exactly.
But that's what he's gonna say.
I played it now, and when they come out with the like Gears of War on PlayStation, I pick it up. Like, honestly, I might, like, where if they do the entire like trilogy or whatever it is, like the whole set,
yeah,
I'd probably up to play it.
Like, that's what I'm saying though. It's like I feel like this game, especially if they are like redoing it, like they are showing the start of everything for this game. Like it is bringing back the OG characters, I believe, and it is showing the day that the aliens invaded and stuff. I am on board for that. I think that's going to be so good. I hope they do well. We're not getting it until next year, but I'm like, it could be a console seller if they market it so well and actually try. Like, that's where I'm at.
It's not. I hate to say it.
Hard for it.
I don't think it's gonna be a console seller because at this point in time, I feel like there's the uprising of the PC players is coming up, dog.
I don't know.
Well, the PC has always been up there.
Because once again,
it has never been
because the Gears of War game.
All of these console games are like they're being or I'm trying to think of how to say it. PC games are broken at this point.
It depends on what PC game though.
Fine.
The only PC games the only ones I hear is the PlayStation ones.
Oh, that's not true.
I mean,
what was the last?
Gates too. The new Baldur Gates.
That
game
wasn't broken.
Out.
That wasn't broken on PC.
Broken to shit.
That one wasn't broken on PC.
Was.
On PC, yes,
Dude,
it was.
Fucking Moist Critical. He was trying to stream that game for 3 days straight, and it would not work at all. He could not get the game to launch and actually get through the customer creation. And he streamed it for hours.
I thought. Oh wait, no, because I thought it was broken on Xbox, but I realized it didn't launch on Xbox until the game worked.
The new Star Wars game was completely broken on PC as well. It was fine on consoles for the most part.
I thought that game was just fucked up.
Yeah, literally don't know what it is, but as much as like PC is the dominant race, or I saw this.
I think it's
headline before where it said that PC won the console wars. It's like, okay, first of all, that's not possible because it's freaking PC. It's different.
Yes, very.
But it's breaking. Like PC, have to keep upgrading to keep up. Versus you get a console, they only have the one SKU. Unless you're going to freaking Xbox, in which case they got that bitch ass freaking Series S.
I would say they're only providing the PC games that we just announced. Well, no, because Baldur Gates didn't launch on PC. Because it launched on PC and PlayStation.
Thing, right?
Yeah, it was. It was PC and PlayStation.
Wait up. Final Fantasy came out already. Final Fantasy 16, that one already came out too.
For PC?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because I think it was like.
Oh wait, yeah.
It was $60 rather than 70.
I think Final Fantasy. Yeah. You save money on that BS.
Yeah. On that bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, I was hella bad because I remember there's a lot of games out there that's like, hey, it's cheaper on PC. You ain't about to get me, motherfucker. At the time, my PC couldn't run it though. But it's mostly, I was gonna say, it's mostly games that are console-based focused that are always broken on PC, but that's because they're console-based focused.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care.
But then, no two PCs are the same anymore either, because like, sadly to say, not all of us can run the same games. Regardless, I can't.
There's this demo I've been trying to play, but my PC won't run it, so I'll just wait for it to come out on.
Exactly, and people like to give it bad reviews when they can't run on their PCs too. The game's completely broken. I can't play it. Well, upgrade your PC. But at the same time,
Moist Critical has like the best of the best.
I do remember Mark also complained about one of his games before. He was like, "I have the strongest PC and I can't play this fucking game." I forgot what game it was.
He couldn't
though.
even play Hand Simulator one time.
Wait, hold up. That's not a high. That's not a high demanding game, guys.
No, that was the problem.
But for yeah.
I don't know. Like everything. I don't like as much people say, "Oh, get a PC, it's better." I don't agree because you got to keep spending more every like 2 years just to try to keep up. Versus I've had this thing for 5 years and it runs everything almost perfectly.
So we have to spend more every 5 years.
I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes Overwatch be having some issues. After like 4 games, it starts to lag. It starts to fucking buffer and the frames completely get destroyed. Like one time it went dry. Dude, the MS dropped up to like fucking, and I say dropped up because it dropped down, but it was going up, all right? You feel me? It was at like 300s and I couldn't even select a fucking character because it was so broken.
Yeah.
I can't think of
Like,
anything.
I don't even know what the fuck's up with that.
With
But I'm
everything?
sorry, I got PlayStation 5 here.
I always
fuck?
say that the fact if you should always get a console and play on the console instead of a PC. To be honest, that's only
That's why, like,
for
when you
one.
guys tell me to get
It's
games on freaking PC, I'm like, man,
it's
I just
budget
wanna
friendly.
play on PlayStation, bro.
It's budget friendly and all that good stuff for the consoles and everything. PC, otherwise, because I upgraded this year, yeah, I want some games on my PC now. Because I know my PC can handle it. I ain't buying no fucking brand new one. I ain't running God of War on this bitch. I ain't running new Final Fantasy 16 on this bitch. For one, I already got a PlayStation for that. I'm not running Halo on this bitch. I got a fucking Xbox for that. I'm not running Forza on this bitch. I got an Xbox for that. And fucking
I'm
Pokemon.
running Forza on this bitch. I got a PlayStation for that.
I got a PlayStation for that.
I'm not playing Sea of Thieves. I got a PlayStation.
Like, I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit picky on what I play on my PC. Like, I like the little indie games that come out for PC and all that stuff. Like, obviously we're not getting like Fast Food Simulator on the consoles or whatever.
Stupid for the king for damn PC. I want to get on my PlayStation, bruh.
I think it's just, first of all, you get it 4K too. You can get that on any console you want because it's cross-plat, so that's cool enough. But let's go with the whole thing about fucking console. Y'all wanted to get fucking make way on the PC, but y'all didn't want to get on the fucking console?
I got it on the PC.
It's because it was on sale on PC.
But you want to complain that the thing is broken, and then I'm at fucking fault, even though you're playing on the one where games are broken on.
Now we're willing to wait.
But when games are broken on, I'm at fault because I'm playing on console. Fucking can't stand you.
It's different because
Why is Elder Scrolls $4.99?
Are together. We are the ones playing on the PC, and you're the only one on console.
So your two are the ones playing on the broken stuff, and I'm at fault because I'm playing on the right stuff.
No, because you're playing on Xbox.
You're playing on the wrong one because 2 out of the 3 got it on.
2 out of 3 is broken, which means that it's broken.
No, how are we the broken ones?
You just sat here and told me that the fact games on PC don't run good.
I never said that.
That's what Joshua said.
I did. Huh?
That's what Joshua said.
Sure, but games on PC, like most games will come out on PC and play well.
Okay, now we're swapping it up because I just talked about how every game was working perfectly fine on freaking PC.
I never said anything like bad about PC. I said that everything comes out on PC at some point, and that most people are playing things on PC. PC's always been the higher up.
They just got the most games, to be honest. They got a game for games. That's all it is.
They have always been the one that people are like, if you're a gamer, play on PC.
Honestly,
do it. Like that's
where all the games are right now.
I don't care.
So,
but you're a selective few.
I'm not gonna judge who's a fucking gamer if they're playing on a goddamn Nintendo Switch.
I play on everything.
Xbox or PlayStation. I will judge them if they're playing on a goddamn Xbox because I don't like Xbox.
What about mobile gamers?
What? Huh?
What about mobile gamers?
There's a reason why I didn't say mobile games. That's why I didn't say it.
What's wrong with mobile gamers?
Yeah, what's wrong with mobile gamers?
Because I'll be a mobile gamer the moment Warframe comes out.
It is already out, isn't it?
Phone.
You're fucking
not on fucking Android.
Oh, it's only on iPhones?
I think so.
A freaking gaming phone to play video games on here. I don't even play games on here, man.
Well, that's your fault.
That is kind of your fault, to be honest.
Downloaded freaking Wuthering Waves on my PlayStation.
Yeah, you can play mobile.
That game's fun.
Did you like it? I'm trying to get fucking, I think it's called Anthem or something like that, or Marathon, some shit. They keep on switching the fucking name of the game.
Anthem.
No, Anthem. Anthem, not Anthem. Not Anthem, Anthem.
Anthem, Marathon.
Nah, Marathon though.
You're just taking the H out of them.
Yeah, I'm just taking the H out. Yeah.
We'll see.
Bro, why is there so many games that got announced and we still don't have a fucking release? Like, there's several games that have been announced like 3 years ago. No update. I'm looking at you, Rockstar. But
thing where people were asking about freaking Wolverine and where like an update is, and the developers were like frustrated about it. They're like, "Look, we'll be ready when we're ready." which I completely understand, then you shouldn't have shown it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, you got people excited for this fucking game. Expect people to want it.
I don't.
I mean, I got some words.
Bruh, I legit have a game that I think got announced in like obviously 5 years ago. The fucking Crimson Desert game that I'm looking forward to. I'm still waiting for that one.
That game's never coming out.
Shut up. That's why Blue Box isn't real.
Damn. I got my own thing. Look, I'm the
Leave.
same.
Hey, man, something came up. I gotta go mow the lawn now.
What freaking?
It's snowing outside and I gotta mow the lawn.
I'm about to say, it's your Silent Hill game, right?
Oh, we gotta talk about this.
Don't worry. I also dream
We
about
went on like rants for 3 years straight, every stream talking about it.
God damn, I forgot it's been that long. And you still haven't heard shit.
I've been at it for freaking years, man.
What was another one? I don't know. There's just so many.
I was right.
Star
I did
Wars
think they were
Eclipse.
coming out with a Silent Hill game. Silent Hill 2 came out. I was right. Y'all called me crazy.
Yeah, because it was the exact same game. It's just a remaster.
Silent
I got
Hill.
mine.
Well, there's still Silent Hill F that's coming out too. So
Is that? Yeah, I forgot about that one too. But what? I don't know.
oh, there's
Star Wars.
another topic I wanted to slightly go on.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll forget about Star Wars Eclipse. I'm sure that's fine.
Is that one?
Wait,
Is that one still in? Is that still in development or is that canceled? That?
They
Yeah,
didn't
did they
say
finally
anything.
say something?
Nope. That's the
Oh,
problem.
that's
We avoided his
they
game.
Showed
Oh,
they showed the 5-second teaser. And
Joshua. Also, I wanted to get mad at you because you corrupted my kid. I don't know how, but I took him to GameStop the other day when I bought that Spider-Man pop, and this motherfucker was like, "I want that hat. That hat looks cool." And I was like, "Why do you want that hat?" He was like, "I like the character of the hat." And I was like, "Do you even know who this is?" I think you can see the hat in the background a little bit, but that fucking hat. That is.
I can't see it.
Don't pay attention to my pants.
I'm paying attention to his pants.
Hey, yo!
This is.
Where the
that
fuck
is.
Yo, look, I'll pay you for that.
Yeah, talk to my
What
youngest.
is it?
I
What
will
is it?
That's a Kiriko hat.
Yeah, it's a
got
character hat.
Is on it.
That motherfucker was like, I want that one.
Work, bro.
But yeah, we found out it was at GameStop.
Not mine. I'll pay you for it.
But yeah, and then my oldest son, he got a Bleach hat, and I was like, you haven't even seen Bleach, so that makes no sense. He was like, Ichigo looks cool too. I was like, how do you even know the name of the character? Are y'all watching animes and playing video games behind my back? Like, what is going on?
You're not inviting me.
I was
over
like,
here.
I was like, all right, I have my brothers. I mean, like, to be fair, y'all got better at it, but like, 2 years ago, I was not getting any advice from my brothers. Now I'm not getting any advice from my fucking kids. Crazy. Credit.
It's just going around.
Credit.
Next will be look.
Guys.
Actually, freaking even Holly's kind of getting better at it too. She keeps asking Jacob to play freaking Minecraft.
Yeah.
Play
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Minecraft is a hard grab for me. Like, I like it, but I can only handle so much of it.
Dude, all I did was build a house while they did everything. While they did random
I
things.
just can't.
All I did was run off and kill some chickens.
I'm about to
Alright,
say.
look.
Real
Over here,
quick,
built
hang
two
on.
times,
I got-
collected everything. I went to the Nether and I died like 6 times in a row.
There's only so much I can hold on for
That was my
game, to be
Minecraft
honest.
experience.
Jacob, you were trying to say
Guys.
something?
Yeah.
What's up?
There's a announcement that it could be a 2026 to 2030 release.
What is? Oh, your Star Wars game.
That's a 4-year fucking gap. Before more news came out that Star Wars
Anyway.
Eclipse might release in 2027. With no more further news, it is rumors
Oh.
flying around that it's 28 to 30.
Can I hold up, before you go into your next topic, Joshua, I want to make Jacob a little bit happy.
I will never be happy until this game comes out.
I
Ti-
will never be happy.
Titanfall 3 is leaked to be in the works.
No shot. No,
Yeah.
don't lie. Do not.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Look
I
it up.
don't need that.
Titanfall 3 is leaked in the works.
Meme, don't give me
No.
hope.
Yeah, do not.
Do not.
Hold on, wait. Let me
Not-
see.
All right, so while
No.
y'all search that, this is literally just something small. I kind of wanted to point out.
Total Respawn Entertainment designer explains why Titanfall 3 was canceled. Don't lie to me.
But 19 hours ago, Titanfall 3 leaks explain facts.
Fact or fiction?
Is it fact or fiction?
So it's probably fucking fake. And Sports Illustrated's the one to fucking leak it. What the what?
Dude, you gotta check your sources, bro. Come on.
But rumor has it that it's almost complete. I don't know why they don't want to announce anything. Respawn.
No, that's a damn lie. Ain't no
Respawn
shot.
needs a refresh, so Titanfall 3 would be the next step they should take. With the Apex technically still up there, not the big three anymore, but it was up there. But
Source is 100% sure that everything I was told, minus the announcement release date, which
Yeah,
I
no release
conveniently left out for this reason. I genuinely.
he's about to go on a high. He's about to go into a hole.
Are you sure this confident about what? No, there's no
Okay.
shot.
I saw it on
Don't
Game
lie.
Rants though. Go ahead, Joshua.
Okay, so what I wanted to just quickly say
How's there only
is I'm
11
hoping
people
that it's not gonna
fucking
happen,
reading?
but just leave me out of it. I saw that PlayStation Plus is starting to have a price increase in Australia and other regions.
I heard about that.
It jumped up from 10 to, well, in US dollars, it's always been a little bit lower,
Mhm.
or other regions have been lower. So now it looks like PlayStation's trying to raise them up, try to match US dollars. So like
Sounds weird.
it's jumping up like $1 and one on like the essential, and then $2 on like the 6 month pass, or the what is the second tier, and then like the biggest tier is jumping up another $3.
Mhm.
So it
Who the
looks like
fuck
they're
is
trying
this?
to bring it up to the point where it's at least matching US dollars.
Who is Jeff Grubb?
Jeff Grubb, he's a massive he's an insider on a lot of
Things.
yeah, he's a reliable source. Let's say that. It's hard to. Jeff Grubb is a reliable source. Why?
As of April 9th at 5 p.m., Titanfall 3 isn't real. It isn't in the works, let alone near completion and close to announcement for a 26 release. Respawn is working on Apex Legends, Star Wars Jedi 3, and the Bit Reactor Star Wars game. It then also has Steve Fukuda's Skunkworks project, which is years away.
Yeah, Dico, you lied to him. You gave him hope, and you just completely destroyed it.
I'm sorry. Honestly, though, I feel like don't sleep on Titanfall 3. You might be like 65 when it comes out.
Can't! Shut up! Don't sleep on Titanfall 3!
It's
Jeff
Bro,
65.
I'm dead on Titanfall 3 now.
Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it. You know, 65 years old playing Titanfall 3. I know that's your life. I can see it.
Yeah, I don't believe Jeff Grubb though. He's got some things wrong, but 9 times out of 10 he'll be right.
What month are we in? We're in April, right? Yeah.
Can this be the 10?
Can it be
Huh?
what?
Can this be the 10th?
Hmm.
That one?
Yeah,
You do that one?
yeah. It'll be the 10 that he's got right. So
Well, going on to other things. Was there anything you were looking forward to in April? Is there anything coming out this April?
I don't think so. I don't think I got anything
No.
really.
Last of Us Part 2 on PC on April came out April 3rd, guys.
Bro,
Days Gone
I-
Remastered's coming out on the 25th.
I can't
Nah,
believe
I ain't
it.
got nothing.
Forza Horizon's coming out on the 29th.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, those are the only
Oh,
ones.
wait a minute.
Indiana Jones 17th.
I think Stellar Blade's getting their DLC. Hold on. I'm actually looking up the games that are coming out this month. See, The Last of Us Part 2. Gross.
I'd say there was nothing I saw.
Wait, is this the second one?
I
That's-
wrote
yeah,
There was
no.
nothing I saw that. That's why I only mentioned the ones I thought y'all would like.
I've heard
No.
really good things about the Blueprints.
I heard about that
that
game
just
too.
came out.
Is that like a puzzle game though?
Yeah.
I suck at that game.
Oh yeah, Days
And then
Gone
the-
is coming out.
I said that,
He did just say that.
and you legit
Oh.
gave me a negative response.
That's because I don't really care for the game. I tried to play it, but I didn't like it.
That's exactly what
Oh,
you said when I
yes, I
said it.
I didn't continue with it.
The
That was
Talos Principle Reawakened. I don't know if that's a Talos 2 or if that's a remaster.
no, there's nothing really for April. There's
What
more.
is I Robot? Is that a Will Smith?
Huh?
is that a Will Smith game?
I Robot.
What?
Isn't that just a movie?
No, it's a game coming out on April 17th. The game is available on PS5, PSVR 2, Series X, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, Atari VCS.
The fuck?
Atari still has a console out?
I didn't think they did.
What the fuck? What the hell is the... What is an Atari... Wait a minute.
Was there any
What
other?
is it?
Was there any other topics I had anyway?
No, I think that's really it.
So I got majority of my stuff out. Other than my game in a
VCS,
my game in a
also
month is
known as
going good. I mean, like I'm halfway done.
I haven't touched mine.
1977, officially launched in general purchase. Wait a minute. The modern Atari VCS console launched in 2021 is a hybrid console that is both a gaming console and PC. It was initially shipped to backers of the crowdfunding campaign between December 14th and 16th of 2020 and officially launched to the general purchase June 15th. There is a new Atari system
Oh yeah.
as 4 years ago.
Nah, I don't
What
remember
is
that.
this?
Bro, what?
Whoa, what is this? Okay, I gotta look this game up.
And it's coming. Atari is coming. Or I mean, iRobot. I don't even know what this game is though.
But
Joshua, actually, this might go for both of you.
what's
I
up?
need to know. Have you guys heard anything about this Directive 8020?
I haven't heard.
I don't know what that is.
Now, wait, I had never heard of that.
Well, that's a PlayStation exclusive game.
What is it called?
No, it's not. It's not exclusive. Directive DIRECTIVE 8020.
Uh,
It is an upcoming interactive drama and survival horror
Oh
game.
yeah, the Dark Pictures, Deco. That's who's making it.
Dark Picture. Oh, the people that made those Telltale games.
Yeah,
What?
Telltale.
Oh,
It's the
Man of Medan? Those
Yeah.
games?
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's-
this looks super fucking cool to me.
Oh, I played that one game
That-
that was based off of those Dead by Daylight characters. I played that one, the Casting of
So this
Frankenstein.
game is
Oh, I
this game-
forgot about that.
Bruh, it's actually really fun. I enjoyed it.
all right. So this is the 5th game of the Dark Pictures anthology. So I think it's like the
Oh
last.
man, it's gonna be one of those types. Never mind. No big
Yeah,
deal.
Supermassive Games. Okay.
Don't forget, they got another game where you can date everything. A dating
Oh.
simulator where you can date everything.
Just so
Okay.
I don't know if you guys remember this,
For,
but
For research purposes, what is that game called?
Date everything.
Fair enough.
Metal Gear Solid, guys, that game comes out this year, August 28th.
I'm still upset.
Yeah,
Rematch.
Death Stranding comes
Wait,
out this year.
wait, did I talk to you about that one, Joshua? Are we picking that one up?
You said this game was called. No, this is made by Sassy Chat Games. This is not made by the same people.
Who are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you
I
talking
looked
about?
it up.
What,
Like I said, for research purposes.
what game were you talking about? I never gave out who
Oh.
made up that game.
Ate everything.
Yeah, I never gave out who made that game. I don't know who the hell made that game.
But it was made by
Look
the
it
same
up.
people Massive Games.
I don't even know what you just said to me.
Supermassive Games is the one who's making the anthology, Dark Pictures.
Yeah, I didn't say
You
they're
said-
no. I didn't say they were the same people. I just said there was a game called Date Everything.
Oh, well.
Are we going to get
for
that?
research purposes.
Please tell me we're getting the game made by Seafood. That's another game I'm looking forward to. The people that made Seafood is making that soccer game, and I want it. Please, guys, I have no answers.
I can't give you any.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Come on, it looks so badass. We talked about it
I'm
at the
going
Game
to a
Awards.
tunnel.
It legit showed up at the Game Awards. Why is my camera slowly falling? Come on,
Maybe I will.
please.
Maybe I will still try to play this.
No, I want you to try to play rematch.
Rematch.
It's the soccer game made by the Seafood people.
Oh God, what is this?
What do you
Can
mean?
it come-
We're so excited for it. Yeah, it's coming out on console. Bruh, I need to go back and look at this one because I think we did the Game Awards and we all watched it. And we were so excited for so many games. And now all of it just died away because it takes forever for the games to come away. Or games to come out.
Dude, I've been freaking looking forward to this freaking Wu Chang game, bruh.
Maybe I
But
will try to
the
play
soccer
it.
one, I was so forward to it because it's like, it looks really cool. And I want it to be us. Be the soccer team. I also plan on watching Blue Lock because of that game.
Dude, I enjoy Blue Lock. That game, that fucking anime is so good.
They said the people playing the beta for it said it reminds them of the anime so much.
Dude, it's so good. You should watch it.
I'm going to.
Same.
I want to. But other than that,
Well,
do y'all have any updates? Anything y'all want to talk about? Any other topics?
Well, I just want to talk about how great of a drink some apple sauce is.
I have to pee so bad.
Are we playing anything?
All right, guys, that'll do it for the Bro Talk today. Thank you for coming by, Jacob. Where can they catch you?
YouTube.com/Kipford or YouTube.com/@Kipford and then Twitch.tv/Kipford24.
And then you can find me at twitch.tv/DarknessFall672, YouTube.com/DarknessFall672, and all the other social media at DarknessFall672. I don't have a Twitter. I don't think so. I have to make one. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of y'all for watching and participating. Yeah, keep it 110.